Alright, so I'm on a bad advice group on Facebook, but it's honestly one of my favorite groups to pull questions from because the questions are usually pretty authentic. Not always, sometimes they're troll, but they're authentic and they're not usually questions that people are willing to come to a group to ask because they can be embarrassing. In this case, the post is my boyfriend of 3 years broke up with me because I found him texting a girl he found on Hinge. I took her number from his phone and texted her from mine. She actually texted him telling me I reached out. He broke up with me for going behind his back and not being honest. He's been hanging out with her and doing everything we used to do together ever since. I'm having the hardest time with this because over everything we were legitimately best friends. Also, writing that out, I realize how insane it is. What do I do? And I ended up responding, look, you weren't best friends. It sure felt like that, but you were partners. Men do not have best friends like this. And the reason why is simple. If they have a best friend like this and it's not their partner, they're not going to be able to get a partner. And it's not a matter just that females aren't going to see a value in a man who is constantly giving all of his attention to one woman he's not even with. That's gonna hinder it, but also there's only so much attention that can go around, and if I am giving all my attention to my girlfriend, my partner, I don't have space for a best friend to also be giving this level of emotional attention and emotional support, because a lot goes into a relationship. There's a lot of mental gymnastics, not even gymnastics, but just mental layers that you're constantly, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that, I'm checking in on them, I'm noticing them, I'm noticing, oh, they haven't done XYZ, they usually do XYZ, are they okay? There's a lot that goes into that level of friendship, and it's just not possible with both a lover and a second party. Now, beyond that, I felt horrible for the woman because, look, if your boyfriend was texting another girl that he found on Hinge and then broke up with you because you essentially were calling him out on it, I know you went behind his back, but you were trying to figure out what was going on. If he wasn't a narcissistic piece of shit, A, he wouldn't have been texting a girl on Hinge, and B, he wouldn't have used you as an excuse as to why his poor behavior was why he was leaving the relationship. And the fact that you just spent 3 years in this relationship means you are probably broken as fuck at this point, because it felt lovely, it felt great, but it was all fake. It was all fake. And you know it was fake because at the end of the day, he turned on you and he left, and he's now doing all of the things that he used to do with another girl, and it was exactly who you expected him of being about to go do that with. That's not what good partners do. First of all, they wouldn't have been texting another person to begin with. But second of all, narcissists, the first thing they do when you confront them with bad behavior is they make it your fault. So if you're in this situation and someone has made it your fault that they're cheating because you went behind their back to find out that they were cheating, fuck them. Be happy they're gone, and that's going to be next to impossible, because the harder part is you guys did have a connection. You guys did bond, and you just spent 3 years bonding. And so it's going to suck. You're going to miss them. There are going to be times where you think fondly about all the fond moments, but over the course of the next year, just as often as you think of these fond moments, you're going to start to think of all of these little micro moments where you'd kind of been second guessing whether or not he was a good partner. And they're all going to look very similar to this moment in time where he left you for texting the other girl that he was talking to behind his back because you didn't trust him. There's going to be countless events that happened over the course of 3 years that when you look back on, you're going to start to notice each and every one of them. And that's going to be your healing process, is coming to terms with the fact that they weren't a good partner. And this is what I'd like to call slaying the dragon. When you slay a dragon in a video game, you get drops, and the drops are going to be enough to turn around and maybe slay further dragons. And so right now you need to figure out what exactly just happened to you so that the next time that you are faced with a narcissist like this, you have the tools to face them and conquer them in battle. Because you kind of won this battle, but you came out a little scathed. So maybe next time it won't be 3 years. Maybe next time, 6 months in, when you start to notice all these patterns, you can get the fuck out yourself. Good luck. May you find a non-narcissistic partner, but that is harder and harder in this day and age as we have a narcissistic epidemic on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck. Good luck to the woman who made this post. May you find peace over the next year. May you not get thrust into another narcissistic relationship before you have time to heal, which is so commonly what tends to happen. And if you're watching this video and you're related to any of this, like the video, comment down below, all that good stuff. You know, I never say any of this stuff in my videos. I really should. And I love you all. Peace.